Hey, and welcome to Super Real Estate Sunday. I'm Jacqueline Battle, National Land Realty. You see this land behind me? Yeah, it's beautiful. And I want you to know it's coming really, really soon. So it's 10 acres of land and it's located near Wetumpka. It's in Elmore County, Alabama. It's got an easement and it's near road frontage. It is a beautiful piece of property. I got a couple of shots here that I want you to take a look at. So give me an opportunity to pull some of those up. It's heavily wooded. There's not a building on the structure, but there are several properties around it that have properties that have been built, um, buildings, improvements on the land. Take a look at it though. You see, isn't that just a nice piece of property? It is, it's gorgeous. And this is in Elmore County. I want you to go ahead and get everything together because you're going to want to make an offer on this property. It's gorgeous. It's got access to water in terms of natural water. You know, there's a creek that flows near there. Now, it doesn't flow on this property, but it's near there, and there's a public access to that creek. So that's nice. It's already got connections or access to the public sewer. That's a plus. So things like that, I want you to be ready for it. Listen, you're going to love this property. And again, it's located in Elmore County, Alabama. Yeah, Elmore County, Alabama is near Wetumpka. All right, so get ready for this land. All right. Now I got to get a name for it. I don't have a name for it yet in Elmore County. But again, take another look at the other shot of that land. Isn't that nice? Ah, yeah, some thick foliage that's there. I don't know that there's a lot of timber on the property, but just look at it. That's a nice looking piece of property, and it's 10 acres. It's all together, it's not separated, and there are easements available for access to the property from the main road. Now, take a look at this dream property right here. It's 168 acres in Wilcox, Alabama. This is a National Land Realty listing. Now, I used to live right there in Clark County, Alabama, which is just a shoe's throw away from Wilcox, Alabama, Wilcox County. This is a beautiful piece of land. It's 168 acres, guys. It can be used for hunting, for timber, for agriculture. Even if you wanted to do some development on some parts of it, it is a beautiful piece of property. It's got water access in a variation of areas. You want to take a look at this 168 acres in Wilcox County, Alabama. Isn't it gorgeous? It really is. And I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to see it. What's this? Yeah, you know, it's Sweet Timberland, Utah. Sweet Timberland, Utah. Now, this property comes in two parts. 1.5 acres of it sits off of Violet Lane, right off of Highway 39. Beautiful piece of property. And then the other piece of property is on the other side off of Highway or County Road 39 there in Utah, Alabama. Beautiful piece of property. It's 10.8 acres altogether. Gorgeous piece of property. I went down and took a look at the title. I'm licensed to do that, and I can tell you that there are no encumbrances. It is family land, but they've gotten all of that taken care of, and you got a green light to be able to move forward. I happen to know that personally because of the title company that's going to be handling the closing. And there are some provisions that the seller is willing to make towards the closing if you're willing to use the title company that's already started on some of the title work. However, that is your choice. Any company that you want to use towards the title, you know that that is your choice. Wanted to let you know that there is a provision there, though, in terms of some of the closing costs allowances, should you use the title company that has already done a lot of the work on the property. Sweet Timberland, Utah. You want to take a look at this property. It is perfect for agriculture. It's perfect for timber. It's perfect for hunting. It's perfect for development, especially in its location. It'd be great for some type of development, some type of residential development, or whatever development you would choose, because it's not necessarily zone residential. It happens to be zone commercial and residential. So you can use it for any purpose in which you intend. Yeah, something that's legal, of course. Sweet Timberland, Utah. All right, so you guys know about this property here. Yeah, 910 Edgewood. 910 Edgewood. That's in Gaston, Alabama. The property is 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. It's a split level. It's 1,800 plus square feet. It sits on almost a half acre of land. It's a beautiful piece of property there that's nestled in Gaston, Alabama. A beautiful subdivision. It's a quiet subdivision. The properties have awesome value. And this property is only listed for $135,000. And hear me when I say make an offer. The seller is highly motivated. Make an offer and do it now. Okay, that is 910 Edgewood Road in Gaston, Alabama. Used to be 4 bedrooms and 2.5 baths, but the owner decided to knock out one of the walls and extend the room in one of the bedrooms downstairs. It's got some nice hardwood floors. If you were here before, you've seen me show more of the pictures of the interior, but I can tell you, you're going to be surprised at the shape that it's in. It's in fairly decent shape. It's in, I won't say excellent shape, but it's in very good shape. It doesn't, just go take a look at it, because I'm trying to choose my words wisely. It's a nice piece of property. When I tell you on the inside, yeah, you want to go take a look at it. This will be an excellent opportunity for an investor, someone who looks to make a profit, because on this, the properties around it are selling for $200,000+. This one is listed for $135,000. Yeah, make him an offer. Just make an offer. And you want to do it soon, because I've been getting all kinds of calls on this property and a lot of rustling around going on this property. 910 Edgewood Road, Gaston, Alabama. Now, this beauty right here, the seller purchased this property. He is an investor. He is one that we've had the opportunity of working with. It's been a blessing. He had the opportunity to purchase this property here in Huntsville, Alabama, as he lives out on the West Coast. Yep. His corporation bought the property. Yay! Easy Corporate Comprehensive Curriculum for New Business Owners. I got to put in a plug. I know I'm working on National Land Realty's time. Hello. But I got to put this plug in. Well, you know what? You're not going to be able to see it. Let me take this off just for a second. Easy Corporate Comprehensive Curriculum for New Business Owners. Hello, if you want to buy real estate as a corporation, you want to check that out. You also want to check out this one, Homeownership Pre-Planning, and much, much more. This is purchase power for business owners. It walks you through all types of ways to purchase real estate as a business owner. Also talks to you about how to pay off your property, prepaying the interest. Also shows you if you're a property owner, but you're not a business owner, but you want to know how to pay off your property by prepaying the interest. You also want to understand how to determine whether or not a HELOC would be to your advantage financially. There are formulas in there and calculations in there that help you to figure that out yourself without yielding to being dependent on what someone else says to you. You'll be able to calculate it yourself. There are non-qualifying mortgage companies that are in there in the back. There's a whole synopsis that teaches individuals how to prepare and to understand their own financial statements so that they can prepare them and take them to the CPA for auditing. That information is from page 103 to page 164, a complete synopsis, step by step, of what you need to understand and how you can prepare it to take to your CPA so that they can audit it. It just gives you a jump start on understanding your financials and understanding how to read financial reports and all of the significant information that's there, just making it you more viable as a corporation or as a business owner to position yourself with your your net worth, so that you can show the bank how valuable you are. All right. So I wanted to show you that. So this guy purchased this property through his corporation. Yes, he did. He purchased the property, and now his corporation is refurbishing the property. This is the one where the guy lives again in California, and he is working on fixing up the property. There are some things that he has improved in the property. You can see some before and after. If you look this way, you'll see the before and after. So there's a before on this side and an after on this side. Yeah. Yeah, he's done some awesome work in that property. Yeah, the flooring. Yeah, he redid the flooring. This is the new flooring, the light colored flooring here. This was the older flooring. And not only did he put new flooring down, he went underneath the house and he replaced the floor joists so that there's no sagging in the floors. Again, this one here, that nice light colored, yeah, tongue and groove flooring. And this is the old flooring that's here, that darker color, linoleum. All right, so this property is 3203 Deerfield Lane, 3203 Deerfield Road, in Huntsville, Alabama. 3203 Deerfield Road in Huntsville, Alabama. It's 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. There's an additional den, a separate dining area, and a living room. Beautiful deck sits on a little over a half acre of land. Beautiful piece of property. Yeah. And so pretty soon we're going to be showing this one. But if you're interested, you need to go ahead and let me know. I'll walk through and do a video for you and send it to you. So if you want to go ahead and make an offer and get a jump on some of the other people that are going to be coming, because after he does all of the refurbishing that he wants to do, right now he's just doing cosmetics. There are no, I mean, all of the plumbing has been taken care of in this property. He's replaced pipes and all that kind of stuff. He's gone underneath that floor and other floors to replace the floor joists. So he's done those type of things. Now he's just working on the cosmetics. That's where we are now. So if you want to go ahead and make an offer, you may be able to get in on some of the cosmetics that you'd like to have as a choice in this property. Otherwise, when he finishes the cosmetics, we're going to do one big open house. And I know with all the calls I've already gotten, once we do that open house, I'm pretty sure it may not be available to you. So you want to go ahead and take a look at it now and begin to make your offers. Beautiful piece of property. 3203 I was going to spell it for you, but hey, Deerfield Road. I'm sure you got it. Deerfield Road, Huntsville, Alabama. 3203. All right. So listen, that's it for today. I'm going to go back through it again. Well, you're looking at this one, 3203 Deerfield Road. Just want to show you some repairs. This would be the after here. This was the before in that bathroom. This is the flooring. Before. Yep. After. Yep. You see that? All right. And now we go to 910 Edgewood Road in Gaston, Alabama. This is 1,800 plus square feet. It's selling for $135,000. There's a house to the left, to the right, and across the street. And all of those houses have been priced at and sold for over $200,000. One sold for somewhere around $235,000. The other one sold for $252,000. Okay. Right on the left, right, and across the street. This house is listed for $135,000. It is an investor's dream. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You want to take advantage of this property. I have several interior photos. I don't have them here, but I do have several of the interior photos. If you want to see them, reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to send them to you so that you can see it. What's this? is sweet Timberland, Utah. You know it. In historical city of Utah, Alabama, nestled in a very quiet, quality premium area. Yeah, the property is off of County Road 39. And remember, it's split. The parcels are split. There's a 1.5 acre parcel that's across the creek. It is on Violet Lane, and then the other 8.8 acres sits across from there, across the creek with creek access, and it is on County Road 39 as well. Both off of County Road 39. I spoke to the to the mapping department, and they have explained to me that it has access to tie into the county water there. Beautiful piece of property, great for hunting, great for timber, great for development or agriculture. It is perfect just for you. And it can make a great home site for you as well. You could use 1.5 acres for your home site and the other part for a different type of project. Yeah, I want you to get a good look at it because this is sweet Timberland, Utah. All right, so lastly, we want to take, well, no, we got two more. This one that's in Wilcox, Alabama. Now, this is a National Land Realty listing. It's 168 acres right there in Wilcox, Alabama. I used to live near there in Clark County down in Thomasville, Alabama, and I can tell you that this is really nice property. I spent a few years in Clark County after moving out of Georgia, and I can tell you Wilcox was a part of our daily travel. Beautiful piece of land, so versatile. You can use it for, I mean, this could be used for a multitude of opportunities and projects and ventures. So reach out to me. But this is a National Land Realty listing. It is 168 acres in Wilcox, Alabama. Now, this is some land that I've got coming soon. It's going to be in Elmore. It is in Elmore County, Alabama. It's near Wetumpka, the city of Wetumpka, Alabama, in the county of Elmore. Beautiful, wooded, thick foliage piece of property. You see those photographs? Just gorgeous and precious. So I want you to get your office ready because this 10 acres is going to go fast. When we put it on the market, people are going to be making offers on it left and right because it is perfect for pretty much anything that you want to do. So go ahead and get your everything lined up. Get ready to start making your offers because as soon as it hits the market, I'm going to let you know so you can go ahead and make your offer. All right, so that's it for today's Super Real Estate Sundays. I want to tell you thank you again for joining me. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies. Yeah, tell everyone that you know. Jacqueline Battle, National Land Realty, is the person you need to talk to if you need a land professional. That is my specialty. And as a land professional, I also specialize in abstracting the title history of property because in some cases there's air property that's involved that people want to list, and there's a concern about the title history of the property. Well, I'm here to assist you with that, to assure you so that you know what direction to take in the listing of your land. I'm your selling agent and I'm your buyer's agent. You know why? Because it's your market. It is. It's a seller's market. It is. It's a buyer's market. Baby, it's your market. Call me today.